Yeah.
Truck 24, can we shut down your master stream and take a look? That's the time of this. Truck 24 now. We're shut down. Copy that. Just visit everything we do. We have made progress. In a compromised part of the building, so they do want to advance towards the building. We get them put out. Copy. Copy that.
Said some crackhead at my shop. Marilyn Monroe did photo shoots right over in that building.
Wow.
We've had several black rappers do videos on the patios and some of the burnt buildings, and I like it being photographed.
Yeah.
And I'm in court next Thursday. Hopefully the court will approve and sign the contract. I'll sign it this week. Then the court will sign it. Then we will tear the whole thing down.
Okay.
The price is $30 million. It's being bought by Taylor Homes. Insurance off to this building, so there will be no insurance claim, no insurance fraud or anything like that going on.
Gotcha.
And this building burnt. I could go back to my phone and show you the pictures. Had this same scenario. I think it was like June the 11th or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember that.
Do you know what started it?
Same thing starts it every time. Homeless people
Okay.
cut through the fence, break in. Here you can see a picture of the Paradise Spa, and when it was built, it was sold as condominiums. This is the original keyboard for the spa.
Wow. Wow.
The Paradise Spa had a health spa, a recreation building, and then commercial. And the commercial, there was a pizzeria, there was Jackpot Jackson's, a bar, and there was a lady who for many years was a hairstylist there and did hairstyles for many of the rich and famous. It had pools, and many of the showgirls were able to lay out without getting a tan line here. There was a lake, which now has been drained and filled in with dirt, but all of this infrastructure is still there. When the condominiums were built, there were 384 condominiums. Currently, there are about 120 that are occupied. This is the building that we just saw on fire. It's building 24. It burned over a decade ago. There was a lady, after it burned, lived in it for over 2 years without electricity until Metro and the county made her move. Building 2, 6, 8, and 24 have burned and are cordoned off with fencing. I had the fencing company, Sunrise Fencing, out here less than 2 months ago to redo all the fencing, but then the homeless people continue to break in, and they pose risks to the buildings. We have 2 buildings as well that have burned and been torn down. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings that the plumbing have collapsed, and those buildings are much unable to be used. In a homeowners association in Nevada, there is what is known as a partition action. And the law says that if any time the association is greater than 50 years old and more than 50% of the owners ask the court to take the property over, and the buildings are obsolete and too costly to maintain, the court shall take the property and sell it and then divide the money among each unit. That's where we are in the process right now. We have gone through a couple of sales that have fallen through. We currently have a bid for $30 million for the property, and the court should sign that sale document on September the 19th, which is a week from Thursday. That could then take a year for me to clear the property and have it ready to turn over to the new buyers. If you look when this place was built, Las Vegas Boulevard was a 2-lane road. This road here is Silverado. It was called Gomer then, and this would be Bermuda back here.
Wow.
You can see the swimming pools. You can see the lake. And this is a picture of the spa looking toward old Vegas. There was no strip then. There was no freeway then. And again, Las Vegas Boulevard was a 2-lane road. Again, a beautiful picture of when living here was the Paradise Spa. I have, because of cheap rents, a lot of poor people live here, but they're good people. I have one lady who lives over on the back corner. She, in June, celebrated her 99th birthday. I have another lady who's 95. I have people who are 90 and 88 and on down, and many of them have lived here for 40 years. I had a lady who just died a couple of years ago who bought her unit new and furnished in 1967 for $12,500. Seeing the Paradise Spa go will not be easy. I still have 80-year-olds stop by when they're in town as a tourist destination because Mama used to live there. And it's sacred ground to them. As I said, now with the abandoned units, we have a lot of homeless people who stay here, break into the burnt units and the empty units. Many of them have addiction problems with crystal meth, with fentanyl, with all kinds of things. Others have mental issues, and getting them out of here is not an easy process. We have homeless people who live in the building that burned tonight. I have been in communication with some of them, and I'm assured that everyone got out of the building okay. That's my biggest concern.